speaking, so I hope you guys can find me. I guess it is what it is today. I'm trying to get on board about 20 minutes ago and my mouse wouldn't work and I couldn't find the place to put the new battery in this mouse because it's a new one, and you know how that goes, don't you? Yay, yay, Nikki, you made it. Yay, yay, Nikki, found you, tag you, you're it. Yay, tag, you're it. That's right. In England we say ticky it. Amita says defrosted. Can hear you and see you, fab. Thank you. My Mercury retrograde has been so challenging. I wish they would happen more often. Not. Hi Diane, I hope you're doing okay. Hello Tony, how are you doing? Tony Jones from Florida. Leanne liked and shared. Yay. Hello Leanne, how are you today? I swear. Hello Brenda, how are you doing? Nikki, I hope everybody's well. It's been freaking freezing here today. It has been cold. So how is it going where you guys are? Hello Leanne Crawford. Nikki says liked and shared as normal. Yay. So if you've liked and shared and you haven't had a reading before of me, a free message of me, let me know and I'll try and fit you in. Hello Christine. Tony's fantastic, glad to see me. Yay. Hello from Wisconsin. You must be in one of the groups. Tiffany's back on. Gotcha, she says. Yay. Got you. Okay, so we're cooking. Debbie Hemingway says good day Marie, liked and shared. Love. Ooh, I love it when you share because I need to get more page likes and I need to get more followers because I'm here to make money. I'm here to sell my oracle cards, and the only way I can sell my oracle cards is by marketing, and I do the free messages with them, and sometimes people see them on here and they go, ooh, they look nice, why don't I get some of those? So get some of them from Amazon or your metaphysical shop in Florida. If you're in Central Florida and you're near Cassadaga, go to the bookstore. Go to the Cassadaga bookstore. Tell them Anne-Marie sent you. They have an open set that you can play with in there. The same at Avalon in Orlando. So if you go to Orlando, go to Avalon. If you're in Pensacola, go to the Happy Crow. That's just to mention a few places, a few of my amazing places that I love. Okay, so somebody says, hi beautiful, liked and shared. Don't know who it is, but you just gave me 2 little hearts and you just said that at 7:10. So when you're in one of the groups, please remember to put your name because I don't know who it is. Okay, so how y'all doing today? I had a lot of fun today with my Mercury being retrograde, but you know, we're in the middle week now, so we should be coming out the other end pretty soon here, shouldn't we? We really should. So I'm going to write some names down that I see. Now remember, I'm on Anne-Marie McCormack Psychic Medium page. I'm not in a group, I'm on the page. So if you're not on the page, I don't see your name, and the problem with that is I don't know who's commenting to me. Yeah, so get on the page, like the page, follow the page. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, make sure you ring the bell so that you get notified when I go live. Okay, right, so like I said, it took me about 20 minutes to get a live tonight again. Like, whoa. I'm writing people's names down to see. Somebody says hello from Wisconsin, so I don't know who that is. I am well, other than Mercury being retrograde and other than everything taking 10 times longer than it should and things getting mixed up and crazy, and me go, well, Mercury's retrograde, let's just breathe our way through it. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, Debbie Hemingway, hello to you. I'm writing your name down. I won't see you unless you're a follower as well. You have to be a follower. Anne Waring says hello. Tiffany says my second set is on the way. Retrograde. Yay. Don't we love retrogrades? Carol Cottrell from Ohio. Well, hello, Carol. Hope you're doing well. Okay, the first set should have been, Tiffany should have had a first set on Sunday, but they kind of got missing in the post, or Amazon dropped the ball or something. Nikki says, done reviews on Amazon, on Facebook, as they are Fandabidosi. Well, thank you, Nikki. You can all do a review on Amazon, even if you don't buy them on Amazon. If you shop on Amazon, Amazon will let you review them. Renee, how are you? And you're in Orlando. What you doing, slumming it? Sorry, that's an English phrase for going down market. And not that I mean Orlando's down market, but you retire to somewhere pretty special, if I remember, Renee. So I hope you guys are doing good. Okay. Carol Cottrell liked and shared. Amita says, I will buy the cards, they're beautiful. I don't know tarot card reading, so yes, of course you can, because there's simple instructions and they're designed to spark your intuition. So there's you can look at the guidebook like I do. Okay, you can read in the guidebook. You can pull 3 cards for the day, and you just ask yourself while you're shuffling them, you just go like this, just clear your mind, take a few deep breaths, and just go, what will the day bring? And you just pull out 3 cards and look it up in the book. Yay, it's so easy. And you can actually take a card and meditate on it, or you can sleep your one under your pillow to see if you have any prophetic dreams. There's all kinds of things you can do with them. And you could do, if you're into readings, you can do big full spreads with them and all sorts. They work great. Renee says, I miss you so much. I miss seeing you too, Renee. Heather says hi. Hi, Heather. Okay, so I'm going to ask you all to pick a pile just in case I do not get to give you all a message. I've got 3 piles here which I picked earlier, as they say. Well, earlier, like 5 minutes ago before I came on. Okay, so here's the 3 piles. This one's got a piece of Dandridge agate on it. Okay, the second pile has got apophyllite on it, and the third pile has got a clear quartz pointer on it. So that's Dandridge agate, apophyllite, and clear quartz. Okay, so pile 1, 2 and 3, pick a pile. Okay, and if I don't get a personal message to you, one of these piles will definitely relate to you. So pick a pile, pick a pile, pick a pile, as we say. Yeah, I'm going to do some lessons on connecting with your lost loved ones. So I'm going to do a couple of free ones on Facebook, but you're going to need to join my group. So I'm going to put some details on that on this page, and then I'll direct you where to go, and you'll need to sign up for them and agree that you're going to be here for them. Okay, so pick a pile. Those are probably going to be in March. I'm going to be doing them more than likely on a Thursdays around this time. Thursdays this time is probably what I'm going to be doing them. Okay, so pick a pile, pick 1, 2 or 3. Pick the pile that just jumps out at you. This is how you use your intuition. You just go, okay, which speaks to me, and that's the one that you choose. Okay, ooh, and then if I don't get your message, I'll get you something else. You'll get a message on the piles. Alrighty then. So Annette Fisher's picked 3, Leanne's picked 3, Renee's picked 2, Debbie's picked 2, Tiffany's picked 1 and 2. They may be relevant. Both of them could be relevant to you. Nikki's picked 3, Donna's picked number 1, Nikki's picked number 1. Yay. Debbie says, I sleep on my cards. I don't sleep on all of them because I think that would give me confusing dreams. What I do with my cards is I always put them back into well, not always, but nearly always put them back into numerical order. It's my way of washing them after I've done my readings, and then I place a crystal on top. People just, kind of mix them up again and put a crystal on top and say, yeah, that'll clean them. But I honestly feel once I've sorted them out in numerical order as they come out, if you do this, it will help get you to know your cards a little bit better, and B, it just feels like I'm taking all the vibes off them that I've put on them. So that's up to you, but that's one of my tips that I use when I'm doing cards. Amita says she's picked number 2. Tiffany's decided on 2. Heather's decided on 2. So let's go and let's see what we've got. And if you've joined us and you haven't put a comment in the comment box, put a comment in the comment box to let me know you're here. Okay, So come on, Facebook angels, put a comment in the comment box and let me know you're here, okay? Right, so pile number 1 has got the Dandrick agate on it. Dandrick agate is very close to merlinite, but it's not quite the same. Okay, so let's do this. Pile number 1. Okay, now let's get the first card out for you. So, well, here you can see it's a phoenix, it's a sword, and it's the unity. So it's like the phoenix is rising from the ashes, the sword says cut the cords, and this is the unity. So what this is telling us is that something unfortunate happened that cut you to the very core. You don't understand why it was on your path, but some things we don't get. This is one of those things where you wouldn't have any knowledge about, you wouldn't have any idea what was going to happen. It was just one of those things that did happen, and it just came like a bolt out of the blue, and it really shook you up. It really shook you up and made you question who you are and where you're going and what mortal life is there. Knocks you right down, really takes its toll on you, and then all of a sudden you start to rise from the ashes. You start to feel like, I can do this. I've got all this additional wisdom and knowledge now. I can reinvent my life in more positive ways. And while we can't prevent shit happening in our lives, we can learn to deal with it with some humility and with a smile and with a knowing that not every cloud has a silver lining in. Sometimes things are just lessons to be learned, and sometimes we can't even find the freaking lesson. Sometimes when we lose someone close to us, it's like, what the frig was that all about? Why did they have to go and leave us? You know, what's the silver lining in that? There ain't none. It's just that they were a light in our lives that was meant to be hit with us for a specific amount of time, and when it was their time to go home, they went home. Doesn't matter how they got there, they got home, they went home. And that's how it happens. Yeah, people leave us and they bless us, but they never truly leave us. They might leave us physically, but they'll always be in our hearts, always be there in our hearts, always be close to us. All we've got to do is think of them and they're there. Okay, so that's card number 1. I'm sorry it brought her tears. Oh, Nikki, oh, bless you. The next card that came out in this pile is this card that says cut the freaking cords. So who's been draining you too much? Have you been having all these psychic vampires take too much from you? Is there too many negative people around you that maybe you can't cut off, but you can stop listening to them, can't you? You can just go, and just and ahh in the right places, and don't try to tell them what to do, because those kind of people that continue to be negative, it doesn't matter what you say or do, they will always find something to bitch, piss or moan about, and leave them to it, because sometimes that's what makes people happy, isn't it? So remember to cut the cords from all the negative stuff. So if you've had a bad day, go hug a tree on your way in the house, turn the music up, dance, do whatever it is to get rid of that bad energy. But to cut the cords, every time we think of something good that's happened to us, ooh, we're attached to that, there's another cord. Every time something bad or negative happens around us or to us that we ponder about, that we worry on and that we fuss on, there's another cord. We need to sever those negative cords. Let's leave the positive ones and let's just sever the negative ones, okay? So what we do is we ask Archangel Michael to bring forth your mighty sword and your legions of angels and cut all the negative bonds, ties, cords that have attached themselves to me advertently or inadvertently. And by that we mean I brought it on myself, or I didn't know I was doing it, or whatever, it just came on. But please let go of all that stuff for me. Please cut them down. And then we visualize beams of light coming down from the heavens and burning all those negative cords to dust. And we thank Archangel Michael for removing them, and we ask him to replace them with cords filled with love, light, joy, prosperity, happiness, good opportunities, lots of good adventures, okay, and protection and peace and harmony in our lives, because those are the things that we want, aren't they? Okay, so once you've done that and you've visualized your light beams coming down, think of a saber light beam coming down from a laser light going bzzz, just get rid of all that negative stuff, you know. Or you could just imagine this huge column of light coming down around you, and it just whoosh, instantly severs all the negative cords, but it enhances all the positive ones, all the good ones, all the ones with all the love and all the light and all the fun memories in them. So then you use an affirmation like this that says, I am free and whole, and I give thanks to Archangel Michael for his protection. And so it is. Amen. Can I hear a hallelujah? Let's get a hallelujah in the house. Okay, so the crystals that you would use for this, okay, the crystals you would use for this would be hematite, selenite, sodalite, and lapis lazuli. Hematite is the black greyish stone that can also be magnetite, because sometimes it gets magnetized. That's hematite, brings in the justice. Selenite, I always think of that as Archangel Michael's stone, because that helps you give validation, gives you voice, helps you be heard. Sodalite is Archangel Michael's stone, if I got it wrong. Selenite is the angel stone, and it's probably got a piece of selenite here. I'm never normally far from a piece of selenite. It's a cloudy milky white stone is selenite. It's very soft and easy to damage. I've got lamps all over the house in selenite. I've got a huge big slab under the bed of it, because it brings in that angel energy, it brings in the angel light, okay. And lapis lazuli is different from sodalite. Sodalite, have I got a piece of soda? No, I'm going to have to get a bigger thing of stones on here. This is lapis lazuli. Let me see if I can hold it to the camera better. No. Lapis lazuli, okay. Lapis lazuli is a deep blue, and it's got some gold flecks in it and a little bit of white, okay. Sodalite is a lighter blue, but not by much, but it's mostly got white in it, okay. So, and a good crystal shop should be able to tell you the difference. And if you want to buy crystals and you don't like going out anywhere online, one of my spiritual daughters has a crystal shop online, and she is Takita Shine, and her Facebook page is The Crystal Mind, M-I-N-D, The Crystal Mind. Go shopping on The Crystal Mind. Okay. Heather says hallelujah, yay. Debbie says chills. Tracy says good evening. Good evening, Tracy. I hope you're all doing good where you are. Okay, so that was pile A, or pile number 1. So let's go on to pile number 2 now. Okay, so here we are at pile number 2, and let's see what we get here. Here's pile number 2. Ooh, this is good, isn't it? This is really good. Now, for those that pick pile number 2, this is telling us that new beginnings are on the way to you. Heaven sent and blessed by the angels. It's a time of being pregnant, but you don't necessarily need to be pregnant with a baby. You could be pregnant with a new adventure, a new idea. You're about to give birth to something. If you've been wanting a child, it's the ideal time. If you've been wanting to move home, it's the ideal time. And if you want to change your job or start something entirely new beginnings is the perfect time to do that, because everything's well aspected for you. But wait another week until Mercury's finished going retrograde, please. Okay, that's just my personal preference. All right, so new beginnings, heaven sent, blessed by angels. Could we want for more? Well, what does it bring with it? It brings with it change. So, whoops, wrong card. It brings with it change. Now, change can be scary. So your new beginnings, it could be something that you've thought about doing, but you haven't done it before. It's a little bit new, a little bit of new territory for you. You've got a little bit of apprehension. you know. And she's who I call my Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator card. Come with me if you want to live. Because she's all about change, isn't she? And look at her, she's a medicine woman, and she's got the crows around her and the ravens, and they're all going into the wormhole and coming out the other end. It's not a black hole. Look at all the colours. Look at all the colours. So don't worry about change, because, you know, having things the same and being frightened to change is way more scary than to me, because history that repeats itself is like, oh, Groundhog Day, bored, fed up, want to do something different. I love change, okay? So go with the change, okay? So there's the middle card for number 2. All right, okay. Somebody says I choose a second deck and I know exactly what it means. Wait till the retrograde passes though. Thanks for the reminder. Yay. Don't know who it is, but yay. Okay. The third card in this pile is home. What does that mean? Well, in this scenario, it means a huge feeling of accomplishment. You'll feel like, I've arrived. I've come home. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is who I'm supposed to be. This is all good for me. Yeah, so yay you. It's like arriving. So let's look at the cards again as they came out, just like that as they came out. New beginnings, change, and home. So this is saying hold on to your hats. New beginnings that are heaven sent by angels, which will bring about change, which you might not know all the details about, but don't worry, just go with it. It's going to be good, because you're going to feel so at home with your choices. You're going to feel that it was the right thing for you to do, and everything works out well. So go. Those who chose number 2, go. It's Elizabeth Venables. Thank you. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello. Annette Fisher says, oh, love message for pile number 2. No idea what is coming, but looking forward to it. Yay, Tona. Yay. Okay, now we're going to go for the third pile. For those of you that chose pile number 3, what is behind the door of pile number 3? Let's see. Okay, let's see pile number 3. Pile number 3, the first card out is the winter card. The second card out is the forgiveness. And the third card out is the romance. So when you sit back and you look at that, you could say, what's been going on? Load of crap, that's what's been going on. You've been getting nowhere fast. It feels like you're walking waist deep in snow. Oh, okay. Renee says, I'm going. Thank you. Number 3. So it says nothing's been going on. You've been pushing and not getting anywhere fast. It's time to try and not do anything. It's time to curl up with a book and relax. Take a rain check until the Mercury retrograde has finished. Okay, because winter is a cycle. It's not necessarily referring to the season, although it is winter in the UK, but it's saying it's not a great time to start something new. Okay. Oh, Nikki says they're her cards from earlier. So did you pick 3? These are the ones you got. Yay, Nikki has her own cards. So this is the winter cycle. It's never a good time to start something new in the winter cycle. Wait for the Mercury retrograde to be over. Okay, this is saying that who do we need to forgive? Could it be ourselves? Are we hanging on to shit that we're resentful for something we did wrong? Let me read you. It's been a while since the forgiveness card came up, but you know, being resentful over something that happened is like having poison and expecting it to hurt somebody else. It doesn't let anybody off the hook. It gives you permission to move forward, is what forgiveness is all about. But let me tell you exactly what I wrote about forgiveness in the guidebook. Okay, all that remains of the past are its memories. It's time to let go of worry and self-recrimination for what went wrong. When these thoughts arise, take a few deep breaths and go under it for a minute. Go with it. Go under that pain to find out what's causing it. Okay, and then once you've found out what the root is, what's making you feel unhappy, what's making you feel sad or resentful, find out what the cause is. Then surrender this pain. Say, take it, Infinite Spirit. I don't need it no more. Take it, the angels. I don't need this anymore. I forgive everyone involved in this situation for what they did at the time, including me. I forgive me. Doesn't mean what they did was okay. I'm not letting them off the hook, but they've got to answer to you for that. But I am letting it go to the past so that I can move forward with love, grace and ease. And that's exactly what you need to do. You need to move forward, because forgiveness will harmonize your mind, body and soul, and it will put you in the moment. When you're in the moment, you make great progress. You really do. Okay? So the affirmation that goes along with this is, I choose to live my life filled with goodness, mercy, forgiving everyone for everything, including myself. And good crystals would be rose quartz, rhodonite and chrysoprase. And they're all emotional stones. They're all about loving, forgiveness, letting go, being okay with what happened. You know, when shit goes wrong, it's never really okay that it goes wrong, but it's up to us how we react to it. We can't control what happens, but we can control how we react. We can either behave badly, or when others behave badly, we can just step back, observe their actions and not buy into that shit. You don't need to buy into it. Walk away, okay? Sometimes, you know, saying nothing is better than saying something. So this is telling us it's winter. We need to forgive everyone, including ourselves. Why? Because there could be romance waiting. And it not necessarily, if you're not with somebody, once you've forgiven yourself for your past relationship mistakes, if you're at that point, then new romance can begin. It could just be a case of you need to be in love with life, you know? Be in love with your life. All right? So romance is waiting for you. It's like, oh, if we're in love with life, we're happy-go-lucky, we enjoy each day, we take it as it comes, and there's a spring in our step. Or we could be looking for new romance, in which case we need to forgive everybody for everything. We've been through the void. It's time to let go and let God. Walk in forgiveness. Forgive yourself. You're ready to love again. Just have that hope and anticipation. Write your list of 50 things at least that you're looking for in a partner, and the right one will show up, won't they? You know, but don't put negatives on that list. Don't put doesn't tell lies. Put honest, trustworthy, reliable. You know, if you like him telling jokes, put a joker. Put the height, put the age, put the ethnicity, you know, put all those things down. And I think you'll find that when you meet somebody, you'll probably get about 47 or 48 out of 50. I got 60 something when I did my list, and I got most everything I wanted on my list. Woohoo! Because what you do is you write the recipe to the universe. You're telling spirit exactly who you want, what qualities you're looking for in a person, and you get somebody with all those qualities. Yeah. And when you've forgiven everybody, including yourself, you have become the right person too. You're now at a point in your life where you are truly ready and healed and healthy to meet somebody. Okay. Deborah Lavoie says, exactly. Yay. Right, now let's get on with the messages. Let me go back and see if there was somebody I didn't say. Hey, Anne at work, able to jump on briefly. Positive wishes as always. Don't know who it is, but positive wishes right back at you. Okay, I think I've said hello to everybody. If I've not said hello to you, put your name in the box and say, hey, you didn't say hello to me, Anne-Marie. Okay. Leanne says, wow, right on. Blown out of my socks with pile 3. Within the last 48 hours, I've reconnected with forgiveness, and the man I am in love with, he's been trying to find me. Oh, that's nice. That's so nice. Mwah. Forgiveness and the attitude of gratitude. Attitude of gratitude goes right along with that. We're grateful for everything that comes our way. Doors open. Okay, right, Leanne Crawford, it's your turn for a message. I wonder if I'll pull the gratitude card for you. I feel like I will. Oh, and don't forget, you can get your cards from Amazon or all good bookstores in the States. We also do readings. You can also book a reading on our website, sixsenseconnection.com. You can book with me or one of the ladies. The only ladies I have on there are psychics that I've known for a number of years. These are personal friends of mine that I know do good readings. Okay, Debbie Hemingway says, I'll try the list. Okay, try the list. And send it to me, Debbie, and let me look at it to see how it looks, as if you've got anything negative on there. Okay? I know one of my friends, one of the ladies that comes to me for readings, put on her list, not a racist. I said, that's not going to work, because the universe doesn't understand not. Just sees the word racist, so you probably end up with a racist. Why don't you put liberal-minded instead? So, you know, when you send me a list, I can always tweak them for you and help you and tell you what you should have a go at instead. Okay, Miss Leanne, let's get your message out. Healer. Leanne, it is time for you to find healing. Right, so something's not been quite right with you and you need to work on it. So think about what you need to work on, Leanne, because the healer cards come out, and I just feel like, you know, I mean, you might be able to do some healing yourself, but I just feel like there's something inside of you that needs to be healed. So wherever it is, whether it's a healthy diet, whether it's a little bit more dancing in the daytime, because none of us like doing exercise, let's face it. You know, instead of I have to exercise today, I watched this thing on the TV this morning. I saw it on one of the Good Morning shows, and the guy said, instead of saying I have to exercise, or I have to go to the gym, or I have to eat healthy today, why don't you say instead, I get to eat healthy today, I get to go to the gym, I get to go to dance class. Changes it up, doesn't it? And I never even, you know, I mean, I've been doing positive affirmations for donkey's years, and either I've forgotten it or I'd never heard of it before, but it makes perfect sense to me. So I get to eat healthy today, Leanne. I get to be okay today. So whatever the healer is, the healer's there bringing healing to your mind, body and soul. Okay, so that's Leanne's message. All right, okay. So Brenda, let's get you a message. And if you haven't had a message off me, please put your name in the box and let me know that you haven't had a message, and you do like and share, but you haven't had a message off me. Okay, Miss Brenda, let's see what we have for you. Miss Brenda, you got the message I wanted for Leanne, which is have the attitude of gratitude. When we have the attitude of gratitude, it's like a kid at Christmas. It's dead infectious, isn't it? It's like, woo, what's going to happen next? Isn't life wonderful? Isn't life great? Okay? So, isn't life wonderful? Isn't life great? So have the attitude of gratitude. Please have the attitude of gratitude. Right, because your only burden is like when things don't go your way. So just imagine that everything's going your way. Imagine everything is going your way with love, grace and ease. Like attracts like here. So life is constantly changing, so fill yours with gratitude. Okay, all right, now it's Nikki's turn. Okay, Miss Nikki, are you still with us? So Parul says she hasn't had a message. Oh, Leanne says thanks to the angels. Oh, Debbie Lavoie says she hasn't had a message in a while. Right, I've written Parul's name down. I've written Renee's name down. I'm going to write Debbie Lavoie's name down. Okay, Heather Go Jones. I don't know you, Heather. Have you liked and shared my page? Please write that down if you liked and shared the page. Okay. Leanne says, I turn my music on and dance about like crazy. Good. We're all crazy. I do that all the time. I do that all the time. It definitely sorts me out. Okay. Donna Barnes says that she hasn't had a message and she does like and share. Right. Okay. Right. All right. So where am I going now? Who did I say I was going with now? Nikki, that's right. Okay, Miss Nikki. Okay, Miss Nikki Costa. Let's see what we've got for you. Oh, and he's jumping out. Guess what you've got to do? It's the Soul Dance card that's jumped out at you, Nikki. So when things are getting stressful, when you're getting yourself all upside down, turn that frown upside down and turn that music up and dance to the music, okay? Dance to the music, whatever. That's an old 70s one, isn't it? I'm showing my age now. So Nikki, enjoy yourself. Dance, dance, dance. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Have fun, because that's what clears your blockages. When it's blocked and you're frustrated, turn the music up and dance. Okay, right. Heather said she just shared. All right, let's see where I'm going. I've been singing a lot. Good. You can't think. You know, when you sing, you've got to sing fun songs, because you can't think shitty thoughts and sing happy songs, and you can't be dancing to happy songs and think shitty thoughts at the same time. It's impossible. Okay, Debbie says you need to make a t-shirt and have the attitude of gratitude. Whoa, yay. I was thinking about doing a line of t-shirts and shoving them on my Amazon store. Tiffany says, to answer your earlier question, my first deck was shipped out but didn't show up. My new set is supposed to be here today. I hope they are, Tiffany. Blessing them by angels. All right, okay. So no, my people, a lot. I send you some. I've done. No thanks, Nikki. You send me enough stuff. Thank you. You bless me enough. No worries. All right, okay. So the next person we're going to now is Renee. Okay, Renee. Let's see what we've got. Let's get a message for some to Renee. Renee. Renee, you got the power. What you're forgetting is that you are 1 in a million, and it is your destiny to stand out from the crowd. Okay, so are you busy doing nothing, working the all day through, trying to find lots of things not to do, busy going nowhere? Isn't it such a crime? I'd like to be unhappy, but I never do find the time. This is what seems to come to mind. It feels like that you're going round in circles and you're not getting anywhere, and you've got to center, ground, balance. And you know you're 1 in a million. You know you're an ace person. Oh, oh wow. Wow. I've got a spirit coming in, I heard. You tell her, Anne-Marie. You tell our girl. You tell her. You've got your mum, you've got your dad with you. Well, your mom, sorry. You've got your mum, you've got your dad with her. You've got 2 more ladies with you in spirit. You've got... It's like freaking Charlie's Angels and Charlie there. You know, you've got lots of people around you trying to raise you up. Be raised up. Just because you retire doesn't mean to say you're done. You've got lots of things that you need to do yet, Miss Renee. Okay, your affirmation: I am powerful. I acknowledge I am destined to achieve greatness. So there's still something important that you have to do. I am powerful and I acknowledge I am destined to achieve greatness. Crystals, turquoise, chrysocolla and tiger's eye. Love that one for you, Renee. Absolutely love it. And I love that spirit came through for you as well. Awesome. Okay, right, Parul, you haven't had a message. It's Parul's turn. Okay, who's I've got to write down Heather's name, haven't I, as well? Okay, Debbie. Parul, sorry, we're on to Parul now. Okay. And it jumped out. So what is it? We got the New Beginnings card. What are you looking to start again? Where are you looking to start fresh? This is a great time for you. Great time. So I'm wondering if you chose pile number 1, because the New Beginning card jumped out at you. So new beginnings are on its way to you. Blessed by angels. So watch for great opportunities knocking at your door. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. I just feel like something's really important's coming your way. So enjoy and make the most of it, okay? Right? Let's see. Where else are we now? Renee says, thank you for my message. She says, tears streaming down. Ah, message was spot on and the timing is perfect. Yay. Now don't forget, if you've had messages from me on this page, and I'm Marie McCormack, Psychic Medium, you can put a review, call review, write a review on there. And if you've had a long reading from me, a real proper personal in-depth reading from me, please put a review on this page for sure. Okay? And Parul says thank you, thank you, thank you. So that must be meaning something to you, but wait until Mercury retrograde's over. Okay? Right, because that was the card that jumped out for you. Okay, Miss Donna Barnes, let's get there for you. Okay. Oh, and we've got another jumper. Okay, what's a jumper? That's when a card jumps out. So when one jumps out, flicks out, or whatever, it is meant to be yours. Okay, Miss Donna Barnes, you've picked the abundance card. The abundance card has come up for you. What does that mean? It means that shake your money maker. There's the abundance tree. Money doesn't grow on trees, but it does for you. It just feels like you're at that phase in life where you've got that Midas touch. You can get what you need to get. And also, you come to the point where you've decided to let everybody be who they are, because you can't change them anyway. So you're just going to accept them for who they are. And that's okay. That's a great place to be, because when you're at that, it's like you're accepting of all people, places, situations, and you figured out that we're all on a journey, and that life is a journey, not a destination. And some of us will get there when we're supposed to get there, and some of us the penny will drop when the penny drops, and that's how that goes. So keep an open mind, because abundance is flowing your way. Okay, welcoming unconditional love, welcoming extra money, financial benefits coming from sources that you didn't perhaps think about. So I'm going to tell you, if you normally do the lotto, buy a ticket. Don't buy more than one, because if you're going to have a tiny little windfall, it just might be that. But if you spend like $10 on the lottery ticket, you might win $5. So if you're just going to buy one ticket and you normally buy a ticket, just buy a ticket, because I don't know which way you're going to be blessed. So I always say, cast your net out, buy a lottery ticket, but only one. Okay, just in case it's coming from there. And the affirmation that would go along with this is, if my life was any better, I'd have to be twins. But abundance is a great card to come out for you, Donna Barnes. Okay, right, Miss Heather, and then we're going to go on to Debbie Lavoy after that. Okay, Miss Heather, let's see what we've got for you. Okay. Miss Heather, oh gosh, I've got the gratitude card for you as well. So you need an attitude adjustment. You've got to have the attitude of gratitude. So shit's been going wrong for you, and the way to get it right, Donna says, thank you very much. You're welcome. Don't forget, put a review. You've got to, Heather, you've got to have the attitude of gratitude, because when things are going wrong, the only way to turn them around is by being so thankful and so grateful and so happy for everything that comes your way each and every day. I always tell this little story about how I change the day up. So if shit keeps going wrong for me during the day, the next person that phones me up and they say, hey, how are you doing? I say, if my life was any better, I'd have to be twins. And they go, is it now? And I say, yes, it is. Now I'm speaking to you. So find reasons to be grateful for everything in your life. Find great reasons to be grateful for your angels, your spirit guides, and just say, look, I'm glad I'm going through this stuff today, because tomorrow might have been more difficult, but today it's a breeze. I accomplish everything with love, light and joy, and everything is a breeze. I'm breezing through everything. Okay, I don't want you to be saying, oh God, give me patience, because all hell will break loose until you become patient. So you're accomplishing everything with love, light, and it's breezy and it's easy for you. So don't have that frown upside down. Don't be doing that. Turn the frown upside down and smile. Okay, the universal law is at play of like attracts like. So decide what you want and go for it. Okay, whatever it is, you want to go for it. All right. So now, Miss Debbie Lavoy, let's get your message. And then I believe I have one for Brenda. Debbie Lavoy, let's see what we have for you. Debbie Lavoy, we've got the manipulation card out. Now, manipulation, when you look on it, it's like, oh. Heather says, thank you so much. Good, I'm glad you enjoyed your message. Now, you've got, Debbie Lavoy, you've got the manipulation card. Now, we can manipulate things positively or negatively. Do you remember when the kids were little and we used to try and schmooze them by eating the dinners and the breakfast by saying, come on, here's the mouse. If you don't eat your din-dins, the mouse is going to get it. We all did that, didn't we? Or here's the puffer train, choo, choo, choo. So this is just a way you can schmooze children into getting them to do what's good for them. So that's manipulating things positively. That's my example of how to do that. Use skill and wisdom to manipulate situations positively. But when somebody's trying to get you to do their own bidding by anger or being selfish, it's a negative, forceful way to gain the upper hand. If you find yourself being manipulated negatively, understand that this person is using force and it comes out of fear. They're being controlled by fear and not love. The best way to defeat this is by just turning and walking away. Oh well. Walk away. If that's not an option, keep your wits about you while you're looking for an avenue of escape. Remember, you cannot talk sense to crazy. So who have you been trying to talk sense to crazy to, Miss Debbie Lavoy? And you can't do it. It doesn't work. You cannot talk sense to crazy, okay? So affirmation. I use power, not force, to accomplish everything. I use power and not force to accomplish everything. And crystals that would help you would be Numite, Labradorite, Black Obsidian and Carnelian. Okay, Miss Debbie. And now we're on to Brenda. Brenda. Let's see what we've got for Brenda. I'll be on slightly earlier on Friday. Ooh, got a good card for Brenda as well. Be on slightly earlier on Friday. I'm going to try to be on around 1:30, 1:45. That's Eastern Standard Time, which is 6:30, 6:45 in the UK. Okay, we have success here for you, Miss Brenda. Okay. Oh, thank you, it doesn't work. So what you mean is that you're being messed about and tried to manipulate it by a master manipulator. Walk away then, Debbie, okay? You can't talk sense to crazy. I'm so sorry. Okay. Right, Miss Brenda. Success. Okay. All the hard work that you keep putting in is starting to pay off. So keep going in the right direction, Brenda. You're in a phase of life where you're being blessed. Ooh, isn't this exciting? Don't shift your attention to wondering when the good times will end. Just go with the flow, enjoy the flow, because success is assured right now. Focus your attention on what you need and not on what you want. Opportunities for more love, peace and happiness should be there for the picking for you. And good health and prosperity, they should all be yours. Take them. Smile. Affirmation. I am successful and my life is filled with joy and abundance. Now, Brenda, if you feel like your life hasn't been filled with joy and abundance, just work with me on this, because this is how we make your life successful. We say, I am successful and my life is filled with joy and abundance. And then the reason why affirmations don't work is because then you have to work towards making that so. So affirmations work as long as you're positive about them, as long as you speak them from your core, as long as you believe them, and then you have to take action. You have to work on it. It just doesn't sit down and it just doesn't grow on trees for you. We have to make things happen for ourselves. So I'll be back on Friday. I will see you all then. Have a wonderful rest of the week and lots of love. Bye bye for now. Take care now.